Hey guys, it's Mike here with Blitz Vapor View. Today I just wanted to change it up a little bit and do something a little bit different. Just wanted to share some stuff with you that I've learned building for a little while, some little tips, some little tricks, some stuff that'll help you bring your builds to the next level, maybe save some anguish, save some time. Okay, so first things first, I just wanted to show you guys what we're working with. This is one of those somewhat cheaper style rebuildable dripping atomizers. This one we actually gutted to use the O-rings on the Nemesis, so the switch doesn't lock up, and so the lock ring doesn't just get stuck so bad to the body that you have to put it in the freezer. I just wanted to show you guys real quick the holes on it, just so you guys know that it's not drilled. The posts are just totally stock, how they usually come. And Kurt photobombs again, as he does. Okay. So usually on these kind of, I don't want to say lower end, but I want to say rebuildable dripping atomizers with smaller posts, you can't really get a lot of thick wire in there without drilling the posts, and that's not cool for a lot of people. A lot of people are after those big old clouds, just crazy vapor, you know. So something that I've learned after a little while of doing this is using a single strand of kanthal to wrap 2 microcoils. Now this is 24 gauge kanthal, if you can see that, if it shows up. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and start by finding the end if I can. God, it's like the Da Vinci Code. There we go. Well, as it all comes unraveled. Just go ahead and get your usual, I would want to say usual amount of kanthal, maybe an inch or 2 extra. Yeah, I think right about there is good. Give it the old snip. Leave that on there so it stays in frame, so you guys don't think I'm lying to you at all when I build this. Get my favorite drill bit or your favorite drill bit, whatever the hell. You know, I'm not really. This isn't more of a. It's more of just an educational thing to help you guys build, instead of a specific build tutorial. As you can see, you still have this stuff. Still the same post holes. Teeny tiny little post holes with the little Allen keys. Still the 24 gauge kanthal. Now I'm just gonna go ahead. I think I'm just gonna do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, I have one on this corner that is completely just totally out of whack. Now that one I didn't count in my wraps, and I'll show you why. So I'll go ahead and I'll grab it with some pliers pretty tight and hold on to this drill bit and pull it, and you'll see the other kanthal come around and ta-da. Now that's 4 wraps. I mean, you can go up to whatever you want, I mean whatever it is, and I'll just kind of leave that there, not really worry about it. And now with it like this, I cut a lot of kanthal. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it through. Oh man, even the 24 gauge I can't get through. Okay. I like to leave the drill bit in the kanthal so I can give it a little bit of a push. It stabilizes it pretty decently. Pull it in, and what I like to do is I like to just bend it like that. That way when I take the drill bit out, it stays. It doesn't go anywhere. Now, I'll rotate this 180 to myself, and I'll show you. I'll go ahead and I'll put the drill bit in line with all 3 of the posts on the other side of that microcoil. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this very long lead and whip it around the drill bit. And you'll see, if I hold it close enough, hopefully you can see, it's kind of whipped around the drill bit right there. Hopefully I'm not getting too much glare from the sun. And I will pull it in like that. Okay, I'll do it again. 2, 3, get in there, come on, come on. Okay, and this would be my 4th wrap. This is where, if I was doing a regular microcoil, if I was wrapping it, I would stop there, put it in, call it a day, tighten it down, I'm done. But doing this, it's a little bit strange just because I have to take it back out, and since I can't wrap a whole coil because then I would be starting the 5th, I gotta go ahead and stick it through that teeny tiny little hole. Pull it through some stuff, blah blah blah. Have it be really annoying because thick wire is kind of difficult to work with just because it's hard to muscle around. Now I will get it to a point where you can see down in that cup it looks very strange. It looks like it's just kind of alien, like, I don't know, almost like an eggplant shape down in there, just an eggplant shaped kanthal. Now I'll go ahead and I'll take my drill bit, reinsert it in the wraps of kanthal that I did previously, very carefully, try and get that in there, come on. Work with me, this is on camera, come on. Okay. And after I probably stabbed myself a million times, I'm going to go under and hook. Now if you see, I hooked that little piece of kanthal. Okay? And I'm going to bring it up. So that is the origin of my 2nd layer of 4 wraps. Okay, my 2nd microcoil. Still using the same piece of kanthal. Now I will hold this tightly in place, the drill bit as well. And I'll wiggle this and pull it and see, now right there I just want to show you guys the wrap went in between the 2nd and 3rd. So fortunately here where I'm at, since I've gone through this a ton, it's just a pain in the butt. So I'll go ahead with my little, we have like a little dental pick, I don't know. Go ahead with my little dental pick, just fuck with it and pull it over and get it so it doesn't screw up anymore. I think I might need something a little bit more stout, and I'll use this flat blade screwdriver. There we go, Mr. Flat Blade Screwdriver. You're the business. You are the man. Until you don't work. Now you're just a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Now, to be honest, this doesn't happen all that often because I'm a little bit more careful, but I'm on camera, so of course it is going to happen right now. Okay, now that I got it kind of pulled out, I'm going to duplicate what I did earlier by holding it, pull and wiggle and pull and wiggle, and use your pliers and tear it off and hate your life. And I know I said this was supposed to inhibit some of this anguish, but you know, whatever, it's vaping. It's for the love of vaping. Okay. Now I have 2 micro coils wrapped out of 1 piece of kanthal. Now I'm going to even them out. You know, use a little bit of here, a little bit of there, a little bit of love. I believe in a thing called love. Find the Allen key that I dropped. Hold on, this is gonna look like a little bit of Cloverfield. I have to lift this up. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Okay, it was under the computer. Great. Nifty. Get this back centered where you guys were. Okay. Tighten down. Do your thing. You know, some people really like these little Allen keys. I just find that they stab the fucking hell out of my fingers. Okay. And tighten. And come on. There we go, tighten. Yay. These are pretty goddamn ugly. I don't know about you, but those are really bad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab my mod, take the whole thing apart, I guess. Nope. Okay, there we go. The addy comes off. Really love this. Let's ohm it real quick. 0.19, pretty low. You know, that's a lot lower than a lot of people like to go. I mean, like I said, I am using 24 with these very small stock post holes on this. I'm going to drop the addy. No, I'm just kidding. Screw it down onto my mod. This one has a floating pin, so I just tighten the battery up to it. Okay. I'm going to really quickly I like these pliers just because they give me a little bit more oomph. I'm going to back up so you can see it. I'm going to squeeze the coil together. Squeeze it together, make it look a little less stupid. I'm supposed to be good at this. Okay. A little bit of side burny, not so pretty action. I will do my little trick with the tweezers here. I'll use the taper of the tweezers to get into a coil that's a little bit mangled and kind of pull it, make it into a circle again so I can reinsert my drill bit. Sometimes I won't even reinsert the drill bit. This one, yeah, I just won't. Still circle, still works just fine. I don't know, personal preference, whatever. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. Doesn't matter. Pull it away from the post a little bit. There we go. They are going at the same time, even though this one needs a little bit of a touch up. There we go. Yay, 24 gauge. 24 gauge is one of my favorites. Using it by itself, you know, it lights quick enough if you're just doing dual microcoils. If you're doing quad coils, it's a little slower, but not that big of a deal. You know, chuck's pretty tough. Clip the leads. You got 2 microcoils, one there, one there. It's okay. It's not the prettiest little thing, but it works. And this is another little trick for you guys to take to the bank, hopefully, is I know on this size coil, which is a 7/64, I would usually put 2 mil, just a single strand of 2 mil ekowool in, but on this build, I am going to use 1 mil. Now, specifically, why I do this is to make it easier to put the ekowool or ekowool. Sorry, I was talking like Grim Green right there. Make it a little bit easier to put this ekowool in. Now, since I've done this before, I kind of have these laying around and it's kind of all over the place. But I'll see if I can find a little bit of kanthal to show you guys how to make something like. Okay, here. So set the ekowool down. I got a little piece of kanthal right here. It's actually pretty thick, but that doesn't matter. Now I'll go and I'll bend it in half. I'll squeeze the hell out of the end, flatten the crap out of it, like that, make it look like a little hat pin, kinda. Slide my ekowool or silica in this end, stick it through my coil, okay, and pull it through, yay. Okay, well, you know, it's supposed to be just a little bit of a drag in there, not too bad, not too much. That comes with a little bit of experience, but you know, I'm not going to show you specifically how to wick these. You know, how to put, you know, your wick should always be above your coil in one spot, always below your coil in one spot. That's to get the juice down to it and up to it. Whatever. I mean, everybody's going to do their own thing. This is just a little bit of a quick way just to show you if you do not have drilled post and you really hate doing standard coils. I call them standard coils. Standard coils with your ekowool or silica. Now, if you find that your silica is too thick, you can take a strand or 2 out of it and it'll still function just as it did before. It will just have less silica in it. And personally, I have never noticed a difference using this technique, but it makes building it a hell of a lot easier just because I don't have to wrap a stupid coil around that. Now, I like to do something like this and wrap it around the post, but that's just me. Everybody has their own thing. But besides that, just a couple little tricks. You know, you screw up a couple times, you'll have a hot leg here, you'll break a piece of kanthal. It just, you know, it happens, but just take your time and you'll figure it out eventually. It's a lot of fun once you get something that really just chucks. So, thanks for watching. Blitzkrieg Vape Review. This is Mike over here at Blitzkrieg, Torrance, California. Give us a call, give us a like, subscribe. Hope to see you guys. Bye.